Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and today we are going to talk about the WWE predictions for Crown Jewel 2025. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So Crown Jewel is taking place on Saturday, October 11th at the RAC Arena in Perth, Western Australia, which I do believe maybe Rhea Ripley is from there, possibly, don't really know. We're going to go over the 4 matches that they did have announced, and then we're going to say what could be a prediction for maybe another match that might be added, because normally they do have at least 5 on the card. So the first match we got to talk about is John Cena versus AJ Styles. John Cena is just coming off that brutal loss to Brock Lesnar. John Cena's retirement tour continues at Crown Jewel 2025, and he'll face AJ Styles. John Cena, of course, teased the idea of one more showdown and directly, calling out Styles, leading to Triple H confirming the bout after WrestlePalooza. The two have actually met 4 times before in singles action. They're tied 2-2. Styles had the upper hand in 2016, while Cena bounced back for a big win in 2017. And in 2018, he won the last 2. Bam! Their clash in Perth will be the tiebreaker and could also be the final stages for, this part of the retirement tour. It's Cena versus AJ. Last match ever for John Cena in Perth. He only has 5 days left. So after this one, I think he only has 4. 2 events, November, whatever, Survivor Series, I'm just going to call it, even though it's War Games now. And then December, his last match at Main Event. Who do I think is going to win? Let's say John Cena. I'm going to give this match an because all their matches were fire before. Everybody wants to see this, and to be honest, so do I. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. And the winner gets the WWE Crown Jewel Championship, which magically turns into a ring, folks. Now, in 2024, WWE introduced this Crown Jewel Championship thing, and Cody Rhodes was the first one to get it. He beat Gunther. And then this year, they announced, at the end of WrestlePalooza that Cody Rhodes will go on and face Seth friggin' Rollins. And Seth Rollins looked shook, absolutely shook. He told Paul Heyman that he needs to do this himself, meaning I don't believe that he is going to have any help during this match. It's going to be a one-on-one contest, and that's about it. Now, I can go into the long history that they've had. I've explained it on, my video from Monday Night Raw. But yeah, Cody has destroyed Seth Rollins. He is 3-0. Will Seth Rollins win this? I do not think Seth Rollins is going to pull off the victory, unfortunately. And I don't even think CM Punk's in the... that's the whole thing. This just cools off the Seth Rollins CM Punk bullshit. And it doesn't leave a very good taste in my mouth. And CM Punk's not even at the event. He's going to be there next Monday on Monday Night Raw. So I don't tell you, who do I think is going to win? I'm going to have to go with Cody. I'm going to give this match an That's right, it's going to get an because I'm sure they'll do a great job. But I'm hoping that there'll be no shenanigans and it will be a nice, fair match. Seth looks like he's not doing his little routine anymore. He's acting a little bit serious. We have the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. We have Stephanie Valkyrie versus Tiffany Stratton. This is just exactly like the men's division, a match for the women's crown jewel ring. Stephanie Valkyrie became the women's champion by beating Io Sky at WrestlePalooza. And last week on SmackDown on the 26th, Tiffany Stratton was victorious against Nia Jax and Jade Cargill and retained her title. And she will be going to Australia, Perth, wherever the arena is. And she will go on and face Stephanie Valkyrie. Right. So Stephanie Valkyrie versus Tiffany Stratton. Who do I think is going to win? I don't know. To be honest with you, look, in my opinion, Tiffany Stratton's run as the women's champion has been completely lackluster. I love saying that word, lackluster. But it has. I don't remember any memorable feuds that she's had. I don't know how many title defenses that she's had, but I know she's held the title for 200 or some odd days. And she maybe only had 2 or 3 title defenses. And I can only remember against Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. That's about it. Maybe, who else? Bayley? Did she defend it against Bayley? Probably not. I don't even remember anymore. But I know she had a feud with Bayley before. I don't think she beat Bayley for a title or anything like that. I'm going to give this match an because I think Stephanie Valkyrie is fantastic in the ring. She is sexy. Tiffany Stratton is also sexy. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I will be watching that match. all right. Let's move on. And then finally, the fourth match that we have, that's the only other thing that's advertised, is Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. So let's talk about the build-up just a little bit. In the weeks leading up to, Crown Jewel 2025, it's been one emotional roller coaster for Io Sky and the Kabuki Warriors. They have been yelling at Asuka has been yelling at everybody, telling everyone to back the fuck off Io Sky. She doesn't need you. She's part of our family. Io Sky's helping Rhea Ripley. She's helping other people. And Asuka's like, yo, I thought we talked about this. You're not supposed to be doing this shit. So despite being rivals, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky share mutual respect towards each other, something that was bothering Asuka, as I mentioned. And on the September 26th episode of Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley defeated Asuka in a singles match because she's like, look, Asuka beat Nikki Bella, and in the back, she was talking shit to Nikki Bella, and Rhea Ripley's like, nah, I'm not letting you talk shit on people no more. We're gonna fucking fight. Let's do this shit. So as I was stating, on the episode of Monday Night Raw on September 22nd, Rhea Ripley beat Asuka, and after the match, Kairi Sane and Asuka jumped on Rhea Ripley after giving some mist to her face. So she got fucked up. Io Sky came out for the save, and then Asuka and Kairi Sane turned on her and started beating the shit out of her. So this Monday, Rhea Ripley came out and said, hey, listen, Asuka, Kairi Sane, you two are pieces of shit. You guys are supposed to be Kabuki Warriors. Where's your fighting spirit? Spitting mist in people's faces. All this other junk. And Io Sky came out and was like, yo, listen, Rhea, I just want to let you know that I'm going to talk to Asuka and Kairi Sane. And, Asuka's just confused. And Kairi's just following with Asuka and shit like that. And, Rhea Ripley's like, nah, I don't like this shit. So on the big screen, as I said before in the video, they were like, listen, we'll bring you back to the family. Asuka and, Kairi Sane are saying this to Io Sky. All you got to do is apologize. Apologize, and we'll bring you back open arms. And Io Sky's like, nah, I can't do that. Like, what the fuck's going on? So when the lights came on, inside of the ring, Asuka misted the shit out of Io Sky. She turned green and blue. And then they continued to beat the shit out of Rhea Ripley with an Asuka lock and an insane elbow from Kairi Sane. So now, Asuka requested that, Kairi Sane stay away from Io Sky, and then Io Sky went to Adam Pearce and was like, listen, I need a match at, Clash of Champions, right? That's what this is called? And yes, now it is Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors. What do I think is going to happen? I'm going to say Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are going to take the win, and I am going to give this match an up. Sorry, I got a little loopy-loop at the end. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We got more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave down in the comments what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and I'll see all of you, hopefully, in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.